Hi everyone, and welcome to my 39-week update. I thought I might not make it this far because I've been having false labor and pre-labor contractions since about 35 weeks. And they've been coming regularly, like every 2 to 4 minutes. Sometimes they'll last like that all night long, so for like 6 or 7 hours, where they're very painful and coming every 2 to 4 minutes, but they're not getting more intense as they go, if that makes sense. And then they completely die out when morning comes, which is fun. Not. Hopefully baby will make her debut before the 42 weeks. I'm really nervous about that because if you've been watching and following along, in France they don't induce you unless there's a medical reason until you are 42 weeks along, and I just cannot handle the contractions that much longer. I know I'm so lucky to have been able to have been carried this baby to full term, and I'm completely fine with going to the 40 weeks. You know, I'm gonna be a little bit grumpy about going to 41, but 42, I mean, that's an extra, I'd be carrying this baby around for an extra 3 weeks, which wouldn't be a problem, and I would love to do if I weren't having the full-blown, like, in heavy labor contractions that are coming along with it, that aren't doing anything. That's really, really discouraging. So for today's update, I'm actually borrowing the format of a blog post from my friend Tanika, and I'll be linking to her blog down below if you're interested. She's really cute, her family's adorable, and I like the way she presents her bump dates, so I thought I would follow along with that theme today as well. Gender, it's a girl. We're really excited. Her name is still a bit of a secret. It's not really a secret. We've kind of told everybody, but I don't want to announce it anywhere publicly until it's written down on the official papers and we're all squared away. Baby had a very big growth spurt between 2 of my appointments. Like, my belly was always measuring under, even though baby was measuring average on the ultrasounds. And then all of a sudden on the ultrasound, baby's growth size had jumped ahead by 2 weeks and my belly was getting huge. Hormones. Yeah, those, I have been so good this whole pregnancy. I haven't been experiencing any like PMS symptoms, a little bit grumpy here and there, but not more often than I would have been grumpy in a normal 9-month period of time. But now I just, my midwife told me it's hormonal, and it's towards the end you get a bit more angry and you really just have this overwhelming desire for baby to get out, and it's partially based on hormones. So there's like the discomfort and everything, but it's also the hormones that are working with you psychologically, and it's actually a very good thing because it helps you push when the end time comes. You need to harness all of this frustration and the why isn't she here yet and focus on using that energy later on, I guess. It's really nice having somebody explain it to me that way because I've been feeling so guilty about feeling grumpy and wanting her out. There are tons of moms who are waiting with their babies and that are sick in the NICU who would have done anything to be able to keep their babies in their belly longer. And I'm so lucky that she's getting this opportunity to grow as much as she needs to before coming out. But I just kept feeling so grumpy about it anyways. I'm just like, I just feel like she needs to get out. And then it was nice to have my feelings validated, and apparently it's partially hormonal. It's part of the like labor process, and it's actually a very good thing. The nursery is completed, has been completed for weeks because I was like terrified for a while that she was going to come early because that 35 weeks, you know, I was having those hard contractions, and I was like, oh, she's coming, she's coming. They gave me medicine to stop the contractions. It didn't work. We got the whole nursery ready in like a week. Now I keep looking at the nursery, I'm like, oh, I wish I had more like busy tasks so I could feel like I was still being productive and still preparing for the baby. But all the busy tasks are taken care of. We're ready to go whenever she decides that she's going to show up. The best moment of the week has been being able to take advantage of these last few weeks, these last few moments, these last few days with just Laurent and I as a couple. It's been really nice, and I just love hanging out with that guy. That's my husband, by the way, if you're wondering. So on to the bump. And yes, I am wearing pajamas because I am 39 weeks pregnant. None of my regular clothes fit, and it is a rainy day today, so I'm not really planning on leaving the house. Alright ladies, this might be my last update. It might not. I mean, you might just keep getting updates up until week 42. I'm not really sure at this point. I'm trying as far as like blog and YouTube goes, just to go with the flow. And if I feel like posting one day, I will. If I've been up all night with contractions that didn't lead anywhere, I probably won't because I'll be tired and grumpy. And I'm just kind of going based off of that. When baby does get here, I will be posting something about it probably on Instagram because I have a lot of family following me on Instagram. So I'll put the link down below for that if you want to follow and you want to have, I guess, the quickest update when it happens. It'll be on Instagram. And I hope you're having a wonderful week, and I will chat with you later. Ciao.